here we are. We're back with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Yeah, just gonna do this before I go for the Monday group game of D&D, and here we are. Let's see. Oh, right. Let's see. The mic is up, but I should always double check the chat. Let's see. Test chat. How's it looking? So far, so good. Okay. Spectate the duel. Then we'll go from there. Alright. It's the full Despia board. And it's branded versus no clue. Okay. So it's actually an Azumina deck. Hey Dom, haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Well, whatever your response is, it is great to see you again. Horrible. Oh, man. Bills upon bills. That's the life. Hopefully you have the means to be able to pay them. Alright, so as far as the duel replay goes, we're just watching Azumina burn itself to death. I hope you can get the bills dealt with and you don't get too swamped by the point where, you know, you wind up stuck eating ramen for a while. Damn. He's still going. Okay. Duelist B can only do 3 more cards. Okay. Okay. So with 600 life points left, can Duelist B win? Probably, yeah. Called by the grave, so he's got no protection. $7,900. What's this? Well, my bills are dealt with. Sense of my life spendings. Life spendings? You mean your savings? Oof. That's a bad spot to be in. Hopefully you can get your savings back. No spendings. I don't know what that is. I'm used to the term life savings. I used to just live. Oh, you mean like to just eat for groceries and let's see if you're dealing with your bills. Aside from that, it would be groceries, travel money for going to and back from work. Uh, what else would count as life spendings? Then there's the money you would normally use in order to just be able to, you know, enjoy yourself. Right, daily's reset. What do we got? Season. Team ranking has been tallied. Whatever. No, just drinking, snacking, buying goods, that sort of thing. Can't afford all that right now. Alright, so let's see. Drinking, snacking, goods. Wait, do you mean you finally cut the habit of smoking? Not being able to snack is a bit of a pain. Not being able to drink, I don't know how much of a raging alcoholic you are. I don't think you are. So you might be fine on that front. Alright, we're gonna edit this out. Alright. Take out this. I clearly don't need it. Let's see, what else are we gonna take out? The monsters are basically necessary. But the support cards are kind of meh. Alright, here's what I'll do. This one, yeah, I'll go for just one copy of this. The idea is that we're going to thin this out. Technically, this can wind up being a dead card, so we're going to cut it out. Let's see. I'll leave the rest in this here for now and see how well it goes. I haven't quit smoking yet, but that's gonna be hard this month too. So you're gonna try to just do everything in smaller portions to try to like coast through the month. This hand sucks. Why did it have to be both the psychic trackers? I have 46 cards in deck, and yet somehow I managed to draw the same copy of a card. Don't really have a choice. Well, I'm confident you can pull it off. You've done it before. I'm not sure if times are tougher than usual, but you've always been able to handle it when times were tough, period. pull it off. Well, it's just a matter of how I do it. I mean, I'm unable to see it at the moment. Have you done the thing where you stock up on it like emergency food? I don't know if you would do that for smokes like tobacco and like alcohol, but normally, the way my job is, like, sometimes, you know, there's overtime and such, so I can use extra funds to like make sure I have like some extra food just lying around. But it's always dried food, so it's like I don't have to worry about I need to eat it before it spoils. Unsolved mysteries. Hello there, how are you all doing? Well, I'm doing well enough. Dom is on hard times. As far as dueling goes, I should have lost already, but my opponent seems to be unable to close it out. That sucks. Nice. Well, it depends. Like, the situation could be worse, but things could definitely be better. So, yeah. As long as there's life, there's hope. So yeah, things are nice. And that run, I am going to get my ass handed to me in the duel, though. So, there is that. I'm gonna have to revamp the deck again. Maybe I'll just take this out entirely. The Grand Crisis. Dom does pull off the non-smoking. Yep. Well, he's in a bit of a financial bind, so he's got to pick. But when you got to pick between food, alcohol, and tobacco, you should always pick food. Pretty much always. Not pretty much, actually always. I never got on the habit, so I don't know how bad it can be to be, like, just forced to go cold turkey. Lost my grandfather to stage 4 lung cancer because he was a heavy smoker. You have my condolences. I lost the granddad from my mom's side due to skin cancer. Technology wasn't as advanced when he got diagnosed, so the treatment that could have been used to save him just wasn't available at the time. So that was kind of it. We chalked it up to old age and made our peace, and that was kind of it. He honestly handled it very, very coolly. Like, basically, he pointed out that he's done a lot in life, so he made sure he didn't have any real regrets when he was gonna go. So it wasn't a bitter passing, I guess is the way to say it. For the record, I don't do alcohol often. I'm a caffeine addict. Those, my expenses. I'll eventually stop smoking, Mr. H. It's just not happening anytime soon because it's how cheaper to continue to actually quit. Oh, you're talking about all those like smoke like what was it, the tobacco patches that are supposed to be used to help you quit smoking. All right, we're gonna take this out. We're taking this out. We're taking let's see, what else can I draw that's gonna leave me high and dry if I don't have the right stuff. Puppet Shark is cute, but I don't think it's gonna help me win jack like squat. Oh, hold on, no. Back. Discard changes. I just thought of something. I want to keep that one spell that lets me search any Exceed card. I'm still taking this out though. I'll take out the Puppet Shark. Exceed Veil. Face up Exceed monsters. Material can't be targeted by card effects. And this one. Can't be destroyed by card effects specifically. You know what? We'll get rid of the Utopian Aura. The main reason I originally had it was because it detached materials, but ever since they released the Goblin Biker Grand Breakout, I don't need that anymore. Now to figure out, I need to cut 3 more cards out of this deck. These traps I don't need all these traps. I could get rid of if I got rid of 3 of them, I'd be golden. How about Stampede? It's a monster negate. It's too good. Maybe if I cut out the finish. C0 Generation Force is how you'll search Exceeds Veil and Exceeds Reborn. That's true. So we're gonna keep that. It's been a long time coming. I was supposed to chop this deck down to size a long time ago. I'm amazed I had a higher than 0% win rate that I did, when considering I had 50 cards in this deck for a time. Alright. What to cut out? 3 cards. Clatter Sploder's good. All the monsters are pretty much good. You know what? No. I'll cut out 2... 1 Psychic Tracker and 1 Leader. I think I'm actually fine with the number of traps I have. Yeah, it cost my grandfather $5,000 to stop smoking. How does that work? Like, the nicotine patches, I guess they work, but damn, it feels kind of scummy to try to, like, charge more to help people be healthy by comparison to keeping the habit. Okay. The only thing I could think to get rid of maybe would be 1 copy of the Grand Bash. Like, if I drew all 3, I would not be in a good spot. So I cut that out, and let's see. Ironically, I only have 1 Boom Mop. I guess we'll go with that. Now, after chopping this deck down to size with what, 9 cards less, we'll see how well this goes. See. I guess I'll stop this. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to really do against Primite. He's probably got better cards too. Blue. Your opponent's name is Sayonara. I've seen several people have that user tag, or maybe it's actually the same person. But probably gonna take him down. Okay. Grab to Blue Eyes. I finally got a curtain for my bedroom for the first time in 3 years, and it looks weird. How? Wait. So does that mean you just had like the sun constantly just like waking you up all the time? How did you go for 3 years without ever bothering to get a curtain? I mean, I got blinders, but still. I have no idea what this guy's planning on doing. Still waking up. Let's see. Nice eyes. When I woke up to this curtain, I was like, no wonder it looks darker than it should be.
How long?
3 years.
Wow.
That is impressive in its own right. Alright, let me see if I can actually beat this guy. Let's got this. Okay, so what is the plan? What's this do again? Card or effect is on the field is activate. Negate that in this game is 1,000. Of course. Summon this. Alright. This negates, but it doesn't negate and destroy. So, we'll go into Goblin Biker Big Bonga, because that's his name. The ace. Let's see. And there's the negate. Let me just check. This is once per turn, right? Use each effect once per turn. Yep. For lack of a really good strategy, I'm just gonna climb into this. Right? Yeah. No. If I go into full armor, negate the effect of all attack position monsters. Nope. Yeah, that doesn't do squat for me. Yeah, I'll still go into this. Just rank up. We're gonna discard the Grand Bash. Utopic Ray Lancer. Let's see if the opponent lets this go. Alright, we're gonna try to dodge this. Okay. That is unfortunate, really. What can I do? I can't summon that. We'll summon the Clatter Exploder. Then revive the Big Bonga. Okay. Not exactly how I wanted things to go. Well, oh, come on. Sure. Monster Reborn. We're gonna revive any level 3. That can't be a Called by the Grave. He would have used it by now. Come on. Right. Hero. Any second now. What is the face down? That is annoying. Alright. Use these. Use effect. Absorb. Go into the Armor Fortress. Whatever that face down is, it's got to be pretty impressive. Like, what's going on? Alright, here. Then we go into the final form, full armor, Dark Knight Lancer. I forgot what this does. Unit for every material. Once per turn. Let's see. Card becomes equipped. Wait. Tactical monster your opponent controls to this. Target one exceed monster in your grave, add it to your hand. Oh. Sure? I don't need to do that yet though, so. Battle. He doesn't have Jet Dragon, so I'm trying to think what can he do here. Could go into Zeus, but no. I'm just gonna pass. What is this? And I'm gonna have him absorb. I guess this. Let's see. No monster you control. Let's go up in your graveyard. Okay, he's gonna go for another Primite Drill Beam. Which is unfortunate for me. Right, so we're gonna use this. Detach a material. Clatter Exploder. There's the drill beam. Alright, so I want both of these to trigger. Okay. Is this? Oh! The opponent surrendered. Okay. I wasn't even sure what I was gonna do there. But I'll take it. Win's a win, I guess. Some gems, and I guess we move on. Yeah. It's gonna be a while before I can open any new packs. Unless I start winning a lot of ranked games. Well, no, it's not even that. Currently, it's actually on a freeze here. I'm not gonna rank up anymore. I gotta wait till tomorrow. There's nothing to really do. Yeah. Well, that sucks. Well, if nothing else, I can at least look into what cards I'm gonna get. I could either focus on this new pack. So it's Gladiator Beast, DDD, and Arcana Force. Or I focus on... Wow, this is still here. The Wrath of Tyrants. I have pretty much everything I could want from this pack. Just about. The only exception is Evil Assault Spell. I need to actually dismantle some extras here. So, I'll go ahead and do that for now. Dismantle all extras. It's not reading them, which means we'll see. Yep. Oh. No. What is it? Dismantle selected cards. Go for that. One of the punk cards. See, where is it? Here it is. Anything else? Based on number owned. Nope, wrong one. There, only show you are. Let's see, how many do I have? If I have 4 of something, I want to dismantle it. Doesn't look like I have any more than 4 of several of these. Whatever. With that, I can at least craft 2 different ultra rares. Which means I should be able to finish up, put finishing touches on a lot of different decks and strategies. Let's see. Go back to this. Is there anything else I have 3 of? Nope. Well, okay, Deep Sea Diva, but I'm looking for the ultra rares, and the answer is apparently no. But I got several SRs. Alright, I'll get started on that later. For the time being. Yeah. We're done. The only thing to focus on would be the cards in the Perpetual Maze. And how many of these do I have? There it is. There's another card I have 4 copies of. Ignoring that though, if I want to build, let's see, focus on one deck. I want to build the Ryujei deck. So I want to get Sosei, and that's kind of it. Oh no, Sosei and Ryujei Rising. Is it G? Gay? I don't know. Ryujei Pendulum. From Face of Extra deck. During main phase, if you control a Ryujei Pendulum monster, you can banish this card and 1 Ryujei monster from your grave. Special summon 1 Ryujei monster with the same original type as that banished monster from your deck. Okay. Which I imagine would be this. Tensei. Alright. I want to build that. But honestly, if I wind up getting more of these Materiactor cards, I wouldn't mind building a deck around that either. Materiactor, Exegard, 2 or more level 3s. Attach 1 material. Either special summon 1 Materiactor from deck or add a Materiactor spell or trap from deck to hand. If your opponent no more special summons anything, add 2 materials from this card to your hand, including a Materiactor card. Then if a normal monster is in your graveyard, you can return 1 card on the field to hand. So you bounce whatever he summons. If you have a normal monster. Alright, well, let me see. What are the other Materiactor cards? This would be the normal monster in question, which, when used as Exceed material, goes to the grave. Various rarities. Let's see. How does this look? Oh, okay. What the? Lord Stays Fun. Welcome to the channel, and thanks for the follow. That is quite the name. I'm gonna call you Fun for short. Exoraptor, what the hell is that? Wait, are they all dragons? They're all dragons. Huh. That's neat. Materiactor Zeptwing. Control a Materiactor card, special summon this card from your hand. Okay. No more special summon or flipped. Add one Materia Actor card from deck to hand. Then either add to your hand or special summon a level 3 normal monster from your grave. Okay. Then next, Gigaboros. Nice. Alright. So, Materia Actor look cool. Let's see. Not sure how likely this is going to be high attack. 500 attack for each card in your hand. I don't know. It'd be nice if this could be like utilized very well, but I mean, Slifer gets twice this much, and it's hard to make that work. Attach one material from this. Attach one react from deck. This as material. During the opponent's main or battle phase, add one card attached to this card to hand. I'm not sure I follow with how good that's supposed to be. That spells my help. Attach one for monster you control. Then if the attached material was sent to the graveyard, you can set that card. Okay, yeah. Unless the opponent's using like Macrocosmos or Kashtira, that's exactly where they're gonna go. So you got Materia Actor Melt Through. When this card is activated, excavate top 6. Summon any order. I'm not sure how good or bad that's supposed to be. Pay 1500 life. Special summon an Exceed monster from your extra deck using one level 3 normal monster you control. And then you're locked into Exceed monsters. If an Exceed monster Exceed summon, you can attach the top card of your deck to one Materia Actor Exceed monster you control. Okay. Still don't follow yet. Meltdown. That looks awesome. Alright. During main phase, again excavate top 6. If you do, add an excavated Materia Actor from to your hand and place the top in the order. Then you add one card attached to a rank 3 monster you control. Sundru, I see Materia Actor, I click stream. Oh, well, welcome to the stream. Son, honestly, I am currently just looking at what Materia Actor has, does, so I can see if I can make sense of it. I start looking at it in interest because I figured I could use it with the Goblin Biker deck. But now it's like, it's a dragon archetype. You can see my username and figure that I'm actually going to have an interest in this. This pile of cards was my deck for the season. Nice. In that case, I'll ask you, what's the whole point of the whole excavating? What is this gonna do? Yeah. I'm trying to make sense of all this. It's like nowadays when you look at an archetype, you can't just look at one card. You have to look at the whole archetype and then see how it works all together to make sense of it. Biker Reactor is solid. Good to know. At the very least, I have half the deck done. Alright, so aside from Meltdown. Materiactor critical. This looks awesome. This just looks great. He's not doing anything. He's like just getting ready to shoot a like a breath attack, like a plasma breath attack. Okay, you make Exegard, then put half your deck under Exegard, then put all the good hand traps into your hand. Thank you. That's what I needed to know. Alright, well, hold on. If I need to worry about that. Light, dark, water, fire. Alright, I probably shouldn't use the Dominus cards. Right, what's this do again? Counter trap. When a spell trap or monster effect is activated, add one of your materials from your Exceed monsters you control to your hand. Negate the activation and then apply an effect based on the card type added. Monster, place one card from your hand to the bottom of the deck. If you added a spell, all Materiactor monsters just gain 1,000 attack. And if you add a trap, you set the trap that was added. Huh. I have some replays of it if you need a reference. That's the gist of it. Bikers, Primite, some of the punk stuff, the Armor Exceed stuff are all good side engines. Alright, well I already have the Armor Exceed stuff. I've got Bikers. I do not have Primite. It's not from like trying to avoid Primite. I just didn't get it. It's like there were two selection packs to choose from. I chose the one that didn't involve trying to encourage me to play the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Alright. See, you can do Biker Reactor easily. Alright. Sounds good. Oh, I do have to actually go. Like I said at the start of my stream, hello Tormented Salad. You have bad timing, I'm sorry. I do have a D&D game to go to and I don't want to keep everyone waiting. So, thank you to everyone who joined me on this run of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Sundrew, if you can you give me your player ID so I can actually... the player ID number so I can see your replays? I want to get that in before I log off for today. So you heard here and now sleeping. Good, have fun playing D&D. Thank you. Oh, and thanks for the follow. Again, I do want the player ID number. I want to be able to check out those replays. Being able to see how a deck runs really helps me. I had to see like several of Tormented Salad's replays on how to play Punk before I could figure it out. Alright, thank you. Alright, thank you very much, and I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. Until then, please take care.